Hey there, so I'm with Shanil and Tony from the Geek Club of Colombo, and I'm super excited about their big geek sale this Sunday, and just want to talk to them about the collectibles arm of the Geek Club. Could you tell me about what you guys have going on?
Yeah, so the Geek Club has many different arms. So it has the Comics Clan, it has the Discussants page. Um, One of the younger pages is our page. We started in
Youngest,
yeah. We started in June.
In June
Yeah.
20th or so.
Yeah,
Okay.
we started up in June. Tony and I kind of saw the need for a more focused avenue for collectors to like gather and speak about the hobby, their best practices, their where they buy their figures from, how they get them shipped down here, what they like, just to have a discussion, just to get discussion going about this, because it's a great hobby, and the people who are into it are really into it. It's a passion, right? So we wanted that discussion going because we saw it on the main Geek Club page, but we felt like it didn't get the traction that we wanted. So that's one of the reasons we started this up.
There's a lot that happens on the overarching Geek Club page, and so like Shanil said, it encompasses movies, trailers, etc. What we found out was that there is a movement out there, under the surface of people who are interested, and so like say if he posts a picture of something that he managed to procure, it would be you get a response or two, but not the FaceTime or screen time, whatever that you wanted. So we figured, and we get like this on and off person who would message us about it, and we realized there were people out there like us who want to talk about it, who want to get to say what we just got, whom we could approach for procuring certain hard to find items. And that's when we approached Naveen and company, and we were like, this is what we have, this is what we feel is out there, could we do something about it? So then we decided to make that page. So,
and they were really supportive, and we kind of announced it at one of the Geek meets, and then we went live like the following day, I think, and we just shut up in membership, and we've had a lot of stuff going on the page. We've had giveaways, auctions,
Nice.
competitions, all this stuff. So it's been really fun because we want to promote. Just not like there are people who collect just out of passion, right? But we want to promote people who may have an interest but haven't feel like there are so many restrictions and it's difficulties in collecting in Sri Lanka. But we found out that it's not as bad, and now, I mean, it's just booming. You won't believe the amount of vendors that are out there now. Like in such a short period of time, we have so many vendors, so many avenues now for us to partake in this hobby.
And these guys actually, these vendors who've turned up, they actually facilitate, they contribute to the hobby, because each of these vendors, they tend to specialize in a particular area also. And they've come into their own and realized this is a forum where we can bring this to you. Like maybe one vendor could be like the Hot Wheels person, and he would be a one-to-one match with a certain group of people who are into Hot Wheels collecting. Another vendor could be for statues and busts. Another vendor could be for, I don't know what, Lego minifigs, if you will. So it seems to be like one little melting pot for people to kind of give and take. And like Shanil said, like you had this one person who set up auctions, and those figures are flying. He just sells them out. Then you have limited edition comics, if you will. Then you have another person who's gotten into developing his art of sculpting figures. And he's coming into his own. And now we got competitions going where we're trying to promote, not just the hobby, but also say photography using your normal cameras. So like the first one we had was just taking a picture, and the second competition, which we'll be announcing the winner of at the market on Sunday, that promotes outdoor photography using your camera phone.
Sweet.
So it's not just going and buying your stuff, it's what else you can do with the hobby.
Photography of the figures that they own, like doing something creative with them, posing them against like the backgrounds that relate to that character, or doing something new, and making some sort of like skits, or some stuff like that. So
A
we
meme
wanted,
or a skit.
yeah, memes, skits. We wanted exciting stuff like that on the page, so to give it some oomph. So that's what we tried to set out to do.
That's really cool, man. So who is going to be at the event this Sunday? Like in terms of artists and people who will be selling the collectibles?
Okay, so we've got. Let me talk a bit about artists. You can go to the. So we've got Prasanna Velangoda, who's going to be doing a photography competition. A workshop. Because he's honestly one of the best photographers that I've worked with in taking pictures of figures. I've shown you some that sometimes people find it difficult to tell the difference between that and the real
And
life.
his work was also featured when he covered Comic-Con. It was featured on Kotaku.
Yeah. So we're having a workshop where he's going to talk about the art of taking object photography.
Nice.
That's one. Then we have another 3D sculptor. He's become very famous now in the 1/6 scale. That's 12 inches figures, life representations. His name's Varuna Veligamake, and he's going to be doing hopefully a live sculpt at the event itself of some pop culture character. His work is also just incredible. Like some of the sculpts that he has done are like I would put them up there with like Hot Toys level.
Nice.
Or even better.
Even better. So like there are what he focuses on mostly are figures that are not usually made by the big large scale manufacturers. Like for example, Alfred from Batman vs Superman. The sculpt of that is really stunning because his face, Jeremy Irons' face, is lined and has stubble like his face. So to recreate it out of just a basic mold out of a blob is really,
wow.
Is incredible. So I for one I'm really excited to see him do one live.
Wait, so he will be doing one live then?
That's the hope. That's what he says. So let's see if he can actually put it off together.
Wait, when is he scheduled to do this on the day?
On Sunday.
Sunday, what time?
Yeah, we have to iron out the details about the actual schedule.
The page,
Yeah,
the page.
It will be announced on the page, I think, tomorrow or the day after. And we also have this a really talented kid. His name is Aishwarya. Wow.
Yeah, the guy who makes like figurines and things.
Yeah. Out of literally like incredible material like wood shavings and
No ways.
regiform
Yeah,
and
wood shavings.
it's incredible. He's done a bag end, like those just flew off, like everybody wanted one of them.
I hear that he will be having a lot of Nazguls.
Yep. Even I think he's having a set of 9.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I hope
one
he can
Sauron.
mass produce them.
Yeah. One Sauron, and he's going to have stuff for sale as well. He's going to be part of the exhibition.
And that kid has some crazy talent at such a young age. He's pulling out stuff like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's only, he has a good future ahead of him if he
He's
pursues
like
this.
19 or 20 or something.
He's just out of
Yeah.
school,
Wow.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, in terms of sellers,
Yeah, so there's
we have a couple of individual, how should I put them, sellers who will be, providing comics. Some of them will be collectible omnibus hardbacks. Then you also have sellers who will be
more figure-based.
more figure-based, more like
statues.
busts, more
Yeah.
detailed busts, statues. And you'll also have Lego, Lego will be having a presence, and we're hoping that they'll be able to provide us with a 30 to 40% discount. So that should appeal to a
Nice.
wider range. What else am I missing out?
Collectique will be there. He's one of the newer sellers, but the range of stuff he has is quite vast. He has huge, like 21-inch pieces to down to like 3.5 inch, and they run the table in terms of like popular properties out there. So he's got Iron Man, Game of Thrones, Wolverine, just a whole bunch of stuff. And I think the sellers are going to touch on a little bit of everything. So we've got Aishwarya, like kind of focusing on the more homegrown, get that sort of thing on there. Then we've got Collective on the kind of the Western front. I think Red Dot Geek will be there, and his comics, he'll be selling comics, and his prices are really good.
And I think Anime One, if I'm not mistaken, they did like the Dragon Ball Z stall at Comic Con. They'll be there, so they'll probably be having that whole Japan anime influence.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because they had some interesting buzz from statues from Death Note that were just sold out.
So I think it's safe to say that there'll be something that appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
So like literally get ready to break the bank because you better come prepared because there's something that's you're gonna like. I'm pretty sure.
And I mean, I think you can rest assured that you'll be getting them for a good price because you need to also look at the fact that these people are taking care of the logistics of procuring this for you. If you, as opposed to you trying to go about,
Which is actually quite difficult.
it's, I mean, Shanil and I could go on about this
Yeah,
for
about
the whole
struggles
day.
we've had. One of the reasons we wanted to build the page, in fact, like to
Yes.
get more information about how people can bring this stuff. We had to find out sellers, and that's actually what has happened. We found more sellers. I don't know if they've come out in response to the growing community or what it is, but it's just so encouraging. So
So, like, I mean, we need to take this into account when you look at the figure you want to purchase, and it's not really a toy.
It's more than that, man. It's history,
More
it's
than-
culture,
exactly.
it's life.
Yeah, it's your passion, right? You're going to buy this because it's something you're passionate about. You're not going to buy it for.
And some of these are actually sculpted by well-renowned artists,
Yes.
and you don't want to. I mean, I know. I mean, unless you're in that vertical, you won't be taking this as seriously as we do. But it goes a long way. Like Jim Lee's work, Jim Lee statues. We have statues where it's essentially created with just the line art itself, no color, as an homage to his work, just the penciling of it. So you get all of that, and if you really appreciate it, you'll understand that what you're paying for is more than just a plastic toy or a bust. So these sellers have pretty much taken care of all of that for you, and it's out there for you to just pick up and take home.
So now you know Sri Lanka. So this Sunday, all the details will be posted below, and you cannot miss out on this, yeah?
Yeah.